part of doing the thing. Writing the script, if I could just have someone do that, like, be cake.
Hey, what's going on? This is that One Piece Talk. Who are you and how are you?
What's going on, fellas? This is Aaron Tate.
Aaron Tate.
Aaron Tate in a building.
The weekly call.
What's up, bro?
Oh, man. So a couple months ago, I started rewatching the anime because I got one of my friends on it.
Damn,
so
man, I feel bad for you.
I did the same thing and got my wife on it, so she's starting.
Yeah,
oh, nice.
Yeah.
There's a Mrs. Vision.
There is.
What's up?
But I just recently made it to, or I'm almost at the end of Whole Cake.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just finished the Luffy and Katakuri fight, and watching that fight again gave me a newfound respect for, like, I already had major respect for Katakuri, but like I think after rewatching that fight, and this is my third time watching it, I think at this point Katakuri is my favorite Luffy opponent. So I wanted to get you guys' opinion on who you think, or who is your favorite.
I'm
Luffy
tired of all the disrespect. You feel me, Aaron? For Katakuri. Like, people don't realize he versing the main protagonist of the show, which clearly Kaido can't even kill. So
Kaido just killed him. Whatever.
at this point in time, it's like, you gotta understand that what Katakuri was doing at that point in time was abnormal, and he was still performing at the highest level. Like, not many people can do that. Even if we say, like, he didn't necessarily could take punches because, you know, whatever. He was still overwhelming the dude, like, 90% of the fight until the last 10.
Bro, you
Yeah,
gonna
he
answer
also
his
brought
question or
himself
what?
down.
I forgot what his question was, man.
What's your favorite?
Y'all be making me
It
mad,
said,
man.
"What is your favorite Luffy
Luffy
villain or opponent specifically?"
Oh,
Yeah.
it would have to be Lucci or Katakuri.
There you go, Sebastian.
I didn't know he. I thought he'd say it now. He ain't saying
Nah,
no.
now got clearly couldn't do anything against
He's not
him.
really a villain to Luffy, right? Like,
Can't even hurt Luffy.
Man, that's actually a hard question because if it's villain to Luffy specifically,
You're gonna pick Dolphy.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I was thinking. You
It's
gonna pick.
between Crocodile.
It's not Crocodile.
It's actually
No. Oh,
Crocodile.
yeah, I forgot
It is
about
Crocodile.
Crocodile literally said, "Yo, you're gonna drown."
it's-
Walked away.
nah,
didn't
it's-
make sure that they drowned,
Listen,
and then they came back
It's
and
my,
beat him.
it's my choice. You
just like him 'cause he has a cigar and a suit.
I liked the bounce off between
Okay.
Luffy and Crocodile. Let me
If
get
he-
my
hold on,
let me-
hold
let
on,
me-
hold on, hold on.
It's my turn.
Hold on.
You had your rant
Hold on,
about
hold on.
Katakuri.
This is
Let
what
me
I'm
rant
saying.
about
Hold on,
Crocodile.
Hold on.
Let me rant.
Hold on, the show about to end. I just wanted to say, if you take away his fashion sense,
Oh my
is he
God.
still a great villain?
Yes.
Are you
It wasn't
taking-
the-
He's lying.
Crocodile's fit on Alabasta was stupid. You know what I'm saying? The
Are you-
Hulk was fire, but like the green cape and
We got 4 minutes, man. Go.
Are
Listen.
you on board with Croco Mom?
no, not at all. It's the worst. That is the worst theory in One Piece history.
We got 4
Terrible.
minutes. Come
Anyway,
on.
Crocodile because of the way it bounced, like how he bounced off of Luffy. That was the first time Luffy had ever lost for real. So it was a shock. He beat him a second time, and he low-key beat him a third time because if Luffy didn't get that antidote, he would have died, and Crocodile would have woke up one day. So like, or whatever. So I did like the interactions that they had as a whole, where he was fighting him, and it got way personal for Luffy because he was telling him like, "Yo, you don't need friends, don't trust anybody." They were diametrically opposed. Dolphy would be second, but go ahead.
Park.
If we're talking about villains, just villains, right? I like Crocodile and Doflamingo, but that's because of their roles as villains, right? Like they were kind of like these mastermind, like taking over countries in different ways, and you know, Crocodile had it a little bit harder because he wasn't a celestial dragon, didn't have the world government on his back, right? Like I mean, he was a warlord, but in terms of like Luffy villain, like to Luffy, I like Katakuri, right?
Yeah.
Kind of not even a villain.
The thing, yeah, he's not a villain, but like when you think about his role and like in terms of the character, right? Like I want Katakuri to come back, and the other part of it is like in the fight, like nobody can convince me otherwise. Katakuri brought himself down to Luffy's level.
1000%.
Yeah, like the way if he used the stickiness part of his thing, Luffy was gone.
We'll talk after the.
All right.
We'll talk after the stream.
All right, we're gonna fight outside.
So Katakuri, right?
Yeah, I'm a Katakuri.
All right, Lionel.
Just pretty. I would say. I don't know. I think probably Rob Lucci was one of them. I would say
For
Rob Lucci.
sure, for
Rob Lucci.
sure.
'Cause I
Easy,
think-
easy pick.
Because I think that's mostly ones that affected. Again, we all agree affected Straw Hats personally. Like it's like out of all Luffy's voyage, this one was more personal.
It was the
to
greatest
Straw
arc,
Hats.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But do you think Lucci's still relevant to Luffy?
Hell no.
Not even
a
little
chance.
bit.
Not even a
little bit.
chance.
That's so upsetting, though, right?
He would
So,
team up with him in a
Rob
heartbeat.
Lucci,
now.
right, Lionel? Law?
In all honesty, I don't really care for any of Luffy's villains. In all honesty, like
What are you talking about? Why are you on a show?
That's crazy.
What are you talking about?
What do you feel
What a
about
take.
that?
That's the hottest take.
Not even
I love that
Kaido?
take.
Not even Kaido right
to
now?
me-
Yo, Kaido's nuts.
honorable mentions I'll give because anyway, the ones because they wanted to fight.
I swear if
Luffy.
you say Don Krieg, bro.
You right, yo, Buggy, bro. Buggy.
Nah. Because like the ones like Rob Lucci, I will say one of my honorable mentions because he was down to fight on that situation. He's like, nah, we gonna fight one on
What
one.
you had in your
At least he
mind?
didn't say
And then-
Hardy, right? Like
You said you said hoodie.
Party's growing.
No, I said Rob Lucci because he's down to. I said honorable mentions. I got to me. I'm still waiting on the one who I would pick as my favorite.
As
Lock
your
them
favorite
down.
Luffy villain.
Yeah, that's what's like I don't have any yet, but honorable mention
He waiting
because
for
they're
Black
down to fight Luffy, Rob Lucci, Katakuri, and Kaido. Because to me it's like I'm all
You
about
can
that
never.
great
You
fight.
can just never pick something, can
Yo,
you?
ever.
I'm not
bro.
easy to please. I'm not easy to
Like,
please.
come on, bro. No, I'm switching on my answer, bro. It's Dodon, bro. That's it.
It's really
Dodon.
Blackbeard on the low, but go ahead.
Because I want the great fight, and I want pretty much. So that's what I'm looking at fighter type, like down to fight Luffy and giving Luffy a challenge in a fight. But that's what I'm looking at. Villains like I don't really care. It's not what I'm meshing with that I'm connecting with or.
This dude said honorable mentions.
Yeah, like
Come
Hey,
on, bro.
honorable mentions for a title that doesn't exist for you, apparently.
Yeah.
One, before you mention honorable mentions, you have to mention the one before the honorables.
That's actually the opposite.
I have high expectations and
The
they're not
honorable
living
mentions
up
are
to
big.
them yet.
Oh my. All right. All right. Anyway.
Lawrence is not satisfied. That's
I'm
it.
not.
Anyway.
Not by the villains, no.
Anyway, we gotta
I
go.
need more.
So before we head out, Parvision, do you want to tell everybody where they could find you? Oh yeah. We're still on the phone with you, right?
Yeah.
Aaron, our fault.
Oh, Aaron, my bad. We're about to go, bro. Sorry.
It's all good, man. Great show, guys. See you next week.
All right, thank you for calling. All right, that was my bad. All right, so